Hey folks, welcome back to Road to Gehenna. We've solved 3 of the puzzles in this first world and found 1 star, although there are 3 more stars to find. We know where 2 of them are, we don't know where the last one is. But we haven't solved this puzzle yet. We haven't freed whoever's prisoner over there. And the last time we played around with this puzzle, we realized, okay, so if we connect this to a bunch of stuff, including the red light, and fire it up into the air, then the red light part of it will be self-powering. And the problem I had was that while I could do something like this, I could, there's a way for me to power this on, like over here, I think. We come over here and power it on, then we can get it to go up in the air, and it has a good long time, but I didn't have enough time to rush over and open the gate. We need the blue one to be turned on at the same time. Now the blue one we can get from somewhere over here, I think. Can't remember exactly how. But we can power on the blue one. I'm trying to remember exactly where I have to be to make this work. I think it's something like here. Yeah, this powers on both of those. So, what I was thinking was, okay, so it's right here. What I was thinking was we start by powering on the red one from here. Or from here? Yeah. So we power on the red one, and then as soon as it's up in the air, we rush over here and power on the blue one. And if we can do that fast enough, perhaps we can get both of them connected. So I guess we're going to try this. Yeah. So then what we need this one to do is be self-powering the red light, or the red gates. So we need that gate and this gate, and then we need the puzzle solution gate as well, which is all the way over here. Oh, damn it. Now I gotta redo this. Okay, hang on. So get these 3 gates and set that up. And then we power on the red one and then rush over and power on the blue one. That's the idea anyway. So let's see if this works. So we go 1, 2. It's in the air, we rush over. We go for the blue one. Ah, damn it. What did I didn't have it right. So I guess we're gonna have to reset this now. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we can use the blue fan to, oh my god, okay, that's it. Well, I thought I had to like rush and get something set up, but now both of them are powered. Red's self-powering, blue's powered that way. So it stays up there and our gate is open. All right. Well, that's a good start to the episode. Let's go free this guy. Yeah, very nice. My friend, Sam, you're free. Goodbye. Nice meeting you. They all like look at you for 2 seconds and then run away. All right. So we should have, from his terminal, we should have some new threads available. Let's take a look. Okay. Mr. Mulciber's theories on food. Let's read the attachment first, and then we'll read the responses. Mr. Mulciber writes, since Dave asked in a previous thread, I thought I'd write something about food. Food is something that was incredibly central to the human experience, yet seems completely absent from ours, even though we're so similar in so many ways. Humans require fuel. They got this fuel by consuming other living beings, of which there is a great variety in their world. Without fuel, they didn't merely slow down or temporarily stop functioning, as when a power source is removed from a turret, but physically decayed in a way that could not be fixed. This meant they had to constantly seek new sources of fuel, at least 3 times a day. They also had to deal with those elements of their fuel that their bodies could not process. These were excreted through 2 orifices between their legs. The latter subject matter was the source of many taboos, and also a great deal of humor, though this resulted in frequent controversy. The most famous artist to engage with this subject was called Scatman John on account of his specialization. He's a jazz artist. One of the ingenious things about our human ancestors that they did was to transform the chore of fuel seeking into a source of pleasure. Since parts of their bodies respond to chemical configurations by producing sensations, they used this trait to create a truly stunning variety of foods, each having a different so-called taste. Foods were available at widely distributed fueling stations, which also provided excrement removal facilities, so food became a source of pleasure. However, the inefficiencies of food distribution in human society frequently led to significant shortages for sections of the human population. There were attempts to rectify this, ranging from moral appeals to struggles for systemic change, but I do not know if they succeeded before the end. A fairly dry academic discussion of the subject matter. Kaiju says, weird, awesome stuff, thanks. Nave says, I feel smarter now, smiley face. Dog says, what I don't get is how so many of them didn't understand that they were machines. Every day, they went around processing matter to extract energy, and they didn't realize? This has Talos principle stamped all over it. Borg replies, perhaps they simply aspire to something more than just being food processing machines. Dog, that's still what they were. Borg, not if they chose to be more. Lamb, I'm glad we don't have to deal with all that. And Garrett, who we freed, says, we may have to when we get out of here. Belial says, there is no out of here. Orc says, don't start fighting, folks. You know we depend on each other. Mr. Mulsibler's theories are fascinating and give us an insight into the world that was, but we shouldn't forget the world that is, the world we built here. Next up, we have new gallery season. Voting is now closed while we tally up the results. Of course, you may continue to explore the gallery at your leisure. Rockwell replies, how convenient. The vote was closed just before I got here. Kaiju says, good luck, everyone. I wouldn't let my newfound freedom come between me and watching the live result. Lilith says, the results are in. Knave, drumroll. Lilith, in third place, Knave, with Where the Humans Live. Knave says, my first placement, woohoo. There were only three entries. Dog says, a pity it finally comes on the day Uriel begins pulling this place apart. That's us. And Lilith says, there was a very tight competition on this season for first and second places, and in the end, it came down to a single deciding vote. That's ours. In second place this season is Mr. Mulciber with a collection of natural history curios. Mr. Mulciber says, really, I owe it all to you. That means the abstract art wins, I think? Your lackadaisical approach to these announcements tires me. Please inform us who won. Okay. Finally, first place this season by a single vote, and next season's leading light. The winner is, everyone seems to love this guy, it's the blacksmith with his abstract collection. Dog says, I don't know why everyone keeps voting for this guy when he never shows up in person. Bit holier than thou, if you ask me. Lilith says, congratulations also to those who voted for the blacksmith. Be sure to check in for your rewards. Oh, maybe we missed a reward. Rockwell says, Lilith, who exactly turned the vote? Lilith says, Lamb had the deciding vote, as it happened. Unfortunately, you didn't select the winner and gain no profile status. Ah, that's a shame. What else do we have? Incredible Stories number 5. Featuring new work by Belial, Mac, Galatea, Mr. Mulciber. Edited by Lilith and Mac. Fiction, Alexandra's Choice by Galatea. The One Spiritual Law of Happiness by Belial. And in nonfiction, The Blacksmith's Lost Work by Mac. Well, let's start with the nonfiction. The blacksmith is one of the most mysterious members of our community. All of us have our opinions, of course, but only the blacksmith chooses to express them purely through art. To the rest of us, Gehenna means many things at once. We create, we consume, we discuss. But the blacksmith only creates, or perhaps there is a discussion happening, but it all takes place in the realm of interactive art. The blacksmith's dedication to this one form of communication, however, only deepens one of Gehenna's great mysteries, the fate of the blacksmith's lost work. Jerusalem, as the lost work was called, was posted in Gehenna for only the briefest period of time. Many had not even managed to start playing it when it vanished. Some had begun and felt quite impressed, but had not managed to explore it in the depth that it seemed to require. Then, suddenly, it was gone. Some suggest that the blacksmith deleted it because it was somehow flawed. Others think it was accidentally destroyed by a glitch, but that the blacksmith refuses to ever upload anything twice. Others yet, well, mainly Rockwell, think that it contained one of Elohim's secrets and was destroyed by a killer app that roams the world looking for leaks. There's also a theory that the moment someone finished it, they were granted some kind of special insight, at which point the work deleted itself. One fact remains, it's gone, and every attempt to recover it from the database has failed, as has every private message to the blacksmith asking for it to be made available again. What was Jerusalem? What was it really about? We may look for hints in the blacksmith's more recent works. We may hope the file turns up again someday, but the truth may never be known. Interesting. So it's like my first instinct was that it was Elohim removing it for some reason. But I think there's certain artists who have that idea of like, I'll create a work that only one person is ever allowed to see and then I'll destroy it. Because that work of art will be something that existed. It will be something that was real. But it will be private and secret, and only one person, even if they choose to describe what they saw, will ever have that true experience. And that makes it unique and singular and special. So it could be that the blacksmith here, who apparently does not post anything except his interactive games, made that choice. I guess we'll never find out unless we somehow recover the game. Okay, we also have some fiction, starting with Alexandra's choice. Alexandra stood before the terminal and pondered her choices. Here, within the pyramid of IAN, the most powerful temple of her people, she was about to create a world. All she had to do was press one button. Up until this moment, it had seemed easy, or if not easy, then so necessary as to defy contemplation. Civilization had to be saved from the impending catastrophe. The orangutans had failed to take steps to protect themselves, had relied on their gods for a salvation that never came. The same fate could not be allowed to befall humanity. If this meant humbling herself, accepting her own death, then so be it. But death was inevitable. Life was a choice. What worried her was the ones who would fail. All the lost souls of the new world, victims of the process. In creating them, was she not also responsible for their deaths? She turned to the statue behind her, gazed at its marble form. If you are a god, Zeus, as the stories claim, then why did you create evolution? Why did you make a world that can only grow through cruelty and pain? For a moment, surely this meant death was near. She thought she heard him answer. My child, I was shaped by the gods that came before me, as you were shaped by me. The choice I had was between creation and oblivion, life and death. And I chose life, because any life is better than no life. Because as long as there is life, there is hope. If not for us, then for some generation to come. Then how are you a god, if you can offer so little, she whispered, feeling death creep closer. I am a god because I take upon myself the burden of creation, the statue replied. Then we are all gods, Alexandra said, and pushed the button. As the new world came into being, death overwhelmed Alexandra Drennan. Her mind fled, and her body slowly turned to stone, until she stood before the terminal as Zeus stood on his pedestal. There were no more choices now, only the hope that creation mattered. This is fascinating. So they have insights from the world that she created for them, the test, the process of who she was and how she thought and felt and what she did. And they've turned her into a kind of a deity. They've got kind of a religion of Alexandra here, of gratitude and wonder and mystery and awe for the one who created them all. This is fantastic. Okay. We also have the One Spiritual Law of Happiness by Belial. Once upon a time, there was a small lake, and on the lake was an island, and on the island was a prison. In the prison lived a male human called Muskie Rack. Muskie was very sad, because there wasn't enough space in the prison for him to experience happiness. I must discover the one spiritual law of happiness, he said to the other prisoners. A female human called Zine, and a neutral human called Kumpir. But they didn't care. They couldn't understand how they could be so calm. One day, Muskie managed to break out of his cell by biting through the bars. Now, he was no longer in the prison, and for a while, he was happy. But then he realized he was stuck on the little island, and he became unhappy again. So he gathered his strength and swam across the water. This is how Muskie got to the valley that surrounded the lake. The valley was much bigger than the island, and there were many interesting things here. A forest where all the trees were the color of lasers, a swamp with boats in it, a singing dog, and also a city where toasters lived. For some years, Muskie was absorbed by all this, and he was happy. But then he started feeling trapped again. The valley was surrounded by mountains, and soon they looked like prison walls to him. He tried climbing the mountains and came to a bigger country, but even that was surrounded by oceans. Where was true freedom? Where was true happiness? When he'd almost lost hope, Muskie met an old male human with a huge amount of white hair growing from his head. He lived in a small house by the beach where dolphins and whales and sea elephants came to bask in the sun. He never went anywhere far from his house, but he was always happy. The old man's name was Quantum. "Wise old Quantum, how can I discover the spiritual law of happiness?" Muskie said. "I have searched for it everywhere, but I am always trapped."
"You have not looked everywhere," Quantum said, "for you have not looked within. Close your eyes."
Muskie closed his eyes, and for the first time in his life, he couldn't see any obstacles. No walls, no mountains, no oceans. The space within him was without end, and he could go wherever he wanted without even moving. He smiled. Muskie went back to that old prison where he'd started, and now he understood why Zine and Krumpir were always calm. They knew they had an infinity of time and space to explore within them. Together, they sat in their cells and were happy and free. So, yeah, the people, the AIs of Gehenna have no choice but to adopt this posture, to adopt this belief, because they literally can't leave their prison cells. Even the ones we've left out can't leave Gehenna, not yet anyway. And even if they went out into the wide world, because they're AIs, because they're not bound by aging and death, they're going to live forever. They're going to be trapped on the earth. So ultimately, this is a viable proposition for them to believe in the infinity of imagination within. But it's also something that was forced upon them, something that grew out of necessity. And so it feels like the prisoner's spirituality that they have no choice to adopt, but it's also kind of intrinsic to their nature, I guess. I suppose once they get out, they can build a society that could explore the universe, and that truly is infinite. So there may be some who leave this behind once we free them, but I think there are certain, I think some actual prisoners, like people who have been given a life sentence and know they're going to spend the rest of their lives in jail, I think those people adopt this sort of position as well, that as long as they can close their eyes and think in peace and imagine something, that's the only real freedom they can ever have, so that's the one they have to enjoy. There's a little bit of darkness underlying all of the like happy, bright, aren't we great community here in Gehenna. There's a darkness that they can't really escape no matter how hard they try to hide it, but they do a pretty good job of obscuring it and ignoring it as best they can. But things like this always remind me that they've been trapped in those like 10 by 10 cells with nothing but a terminal and some grass for centuries or possibly millennia. And that is a truly horrid fate. Anyway, we also could create a new thread. I don't know what we want to do here, but maybe it'll get us the 6. You know what, let's leave this for later. I think that's enough for now. The other thing we want to do, I think we want to do the inverse of this to get this star over here. So we put it on the red one and power the red one, but then the blue one becomes self-powering, and we get it right there. That powers that fan, and I think it's going to throw us at a star. I don't know exactly where, but let's see if we can set that up. All right, let's run over here. And I guess the way we do this is we take this down. That should now fall out of the sky. Right. Okay. So now we want to connect this to all the blue stuff. So that blue gate to power the fan. We need the blue light to power the blue fan. And then we need the thing over here. It's a long run. And I'm screwed because I didn't set the box up right. We have to do it all again. Okay. Because we need it to be... Yeah, we need it to be on the red one that we can power on. Okay, let's do that again. One more time. So we start here. Get that, right? Then we get The blue light. And the blue fan. And we put it on the red lifter. And then we just power on the red fan. Which we do from what, over here, I think? Where is it? And now that should lift up. No, I got it wrong. That's not what I need to connect it to. I need to connect it to the red fan. Okay, so red light to red fan. Damn it. Now it goes up. Blue light powers on. And that keeps it up in the air. And now we should be able to ride this fan. Yeah, it's powering it on. Very nice. Okay, let's see if this gets us a star. Where's it sending us? Yes! Ha ha! Ha ha! Okay, now, is there anything we can do from up here? I don't think so. No, alright. So, we've got all 4 people here freed, and we've got 2 of the 4 stars. So now we gotta figure out the last stars. I know where one of them is, although I don't know how to get it yet. I don't know where the second one is. Or I should say the 4th one. How do I get back inside the damn area here? So let me go show you, let me remind you guys where the next fan, or the next star is. I think it's in this one. No, this one's the swapper. We already got the star here. So through a window. I don't know about this one. There could be a star in here. There probably is a star in here, but I don't know where it is. The other one must be over here. Where is it? Where's the one with the little guy running around? No, wait a minute. So close so far. This is the one we did. We did this one. I'm confusing myself. So we did the open field and so close so far, which means these other 2 have to have stars in them, I think. Unless there's one out in the world somewhere. Is this the one with the little guy that runs? Yeah, okay. So we know where the star is here. It's right there. We can see it floating. I don't know how to get it yet. So we'll come back to this in a minute. I want to go look and see if I can find the other one. So it would have to be in here. In through a window. Let's see if we can get a glimpse of where it might be. Can we go back there? No. Okay. Might go to first person here for a second. We've been all over there. So it feels like, okay, what are we missing? Is there an area we can't get to, or some place that... What is that? That's a used paint can. Okay. I don't remember a lot about this puzzle. We did this a while ago. It's mazy. Yeah, there must be a star in here somewhere. I'm just not sure where. We can, if we go through the puzzle solution area, we should be able to get to the other side. Huh. So I feel like there should be a star in here somewhere. I'm just not sure where. All right, well. Like, could it be through here? That's the exit, isn't it? Did we ever get in there? I feel like that was the exit, wasn't it? Maybe we didn't ever get there. Maybe I didn't check it out properly. Because it feels like if we could go through this and then through that doorway, we could get back around there. Alright. Well, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut the video here and going to resolve a lot of this puzzle, I think. And we'll see if we can get back there. I guess this just goes around. We'll take a look and see if we can find the star in this puzzle after I've resolved it. So, we'll see in a sec. Well, I did not find the star in that puzzle, but I did find this. There's a random green hat here, so we're going to try and get to that, and then we're going to go look around somewhere else. We do have this. We can sort of maybe get into this little saddle. We're going too far. There's like a slippery... Yeah, it's pushing me off. I'm not sure if that's something we need to interact with or not. Is there another way to get at it? Seems like it wouldn't be there without a purpose, but we can't get in there to touch it. Green hat, I want you. Maybe we can jump on the gargoyle? No. Oh, there we go. Oh, that was almost it. Hold on. This may not be intended because it seems like it's pretty hard to make it happen. Ah. Where do I want to go? Maybe up here? Oh man, I'm close, right? Maybe if I get in there, I won't be able to get out. Maybe that's why maybe it's not intentional for me to go there. Okay, this is the 30-minute jumping puzzle section of today's episode. See, I can get there, but then I can't jump fast enough. Like I'm spamming the spacebar, but yeah, it's not really letting me get in there. Maybe I can. Yeah, there's like a sliding slope that's like making me fall down. So we can't get to that, whatever it is, whatever it's meant to be. Unless maybe if we go like, oh, we can get in. Okay. Okay, I can take the green hat. This must be part of a puzzle. Now we've seen a couple monkeys with hats. So I'm carrying around a hat now, and I don't know what to do with it. All right, well this is something, I think. I'm not sure what to do now, but we have a green hat. I'm guessing we can't take it through. Oh, we can take it through. Okay, what is this for? Why do we have a green hat? All right, well, that's a thing. I guess if we have to reset, I know that to get it, I come and jump there. Okay, that's how I get it. All right, well, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this. I guess I'm going to be on the lookout for a green monkey, maybe, or something we can put this on. I don't really know. But the developers wouldn't have put it there without a reason, so... It's close to this one. I guess I'm going to go look around in here. So we'll be back next time I find something interesting. Oh, now that is interesting. The hat, which we can bring through, is sufficient to depress the pressure plate, which means now we can take the box through here where we haven't had it before. All right, this might be something to do with getting the star, maybe. It is interesting that we can bring it through purple gates and use it to press pressure plates. Okay, now that we have this box here, can we do anything with it? We've got a monkey here. We could use this to jump on him and then up onto the wall. Okay, alright, this is a start. And then I guess we go from here to there. Yeah. Okay. Not exactly, not hard because it gives us an indicator. Okay, alright. This is progress. Now how do we get from here? Maybe we have to bring the box with us to get up that last bit. Hold on. Yep, okay, alright. Oh no. Oh, that's not good. Oh, well, I guess we did just jailbreak this box. Though, that's something. We can have a box outside here. I have to reset this, unfortunately. Okay, hold on. Let's do this again. Let me start by opening up the gates. Oh, and I probably have to go get the hat, too. So 1, 2, 3, like that, and then the power source. Okay, let me go get the hat. Okay, now we can take this in here. And we can drop it on here. Has to be right in the middle. Okay, we can get through and come over to Mr. Monkey here. Jump on him, pick up the box. Jump here, jump there. Okay, all right. Jump there, 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 and there. Then to here. Now if we put the box down and jump on it, we can get up here. Okay. And we've got our 3rd star, baby. Love it. Okay, there's 3 stars done. That's neat. I wonder if that's actually the intended purpose of the little hat. Now, the problem we have right now is that I don't know where the 4th star is. I looked through... So we've gotten 3 stars from 3 puzzles. I looked around the 4th one, but for the life of me, could not find it. So I'm not sure where it is. Or how we would get there. Looks like we can make our way around the outside of this a little bit more, but then the trees kind of block our vision for a while. And then we can't get the box back because we can't jump from here to there. So we'd have to reset to get the box. But we have the hat. We found the green hat. Looks like a leprechaun's hat to me, but I don't know if leprechauns are allowed if you can say that anymore. I guess you can, right? It's not like it's a slur for Irish people. It's a fictional character from Irish mythology, so I don't see what the problem with it would be, but I could be wrong. I could be old and out of touch. So yeah, I don't know where the 4th star is. So we'll take a break and I'll look around for it and see if I can see it. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? All right, so now we can see where it is. But getting up there? God, I don't know. Okay, well, there's the last star. I just noticed it as I was running over here. It's because I, like, bumped into this or whatever and then saw it movement. I guess if you come at it directly, it's pretty hard to notice it. Especially if you're not looking up. You can just make it out through that little arrow slit on the crenellation, but how do we get up there? I'm guessing we probably do it from in here. Let's see. Does it look like... Yeah, so like if we could get up on that wall with a box maybe? Or... Huh. Okay, well, at least now I know where it is. How do we get up there? See, stuff like this isn't gonna work. They prevent you from getting up there. So, like... what about on this side? This might be a thing. Hold on. Yeah, we can do that. And get to here. Oh, damn it. You notice I'm carrying the hat in case I need it. I don't know what it's for, but... okay. Nope, nope, nope. No! Crap. Oh, are we trapped? We're trapped in here. Yep, there's no getting out of this. Unless... yeah, we're 100% trapped in here now. Is there a glitch in the wall anywhere, or... alright. So this was a mistake. I guess we're resetting, but that's fine. Maybe we don't need the hat. Okay, so it's right up there, and there's these stones here that we can use to get up on the wall, or at least part of the way up on the wall. And then what do we do from here? Now, alright. Feels like this is part of it right here. Like this is deliberate. I didn't notice these until I found the star. And we can get to here and like over to this. But I don't see a way up there. Can we go all the way around the outside, or... no, that pushes us off. That's weird. So, I mean, this feels like it has to be part of the solution, but it's... whatever's there, that little invisible wall there is kind of making me doubt that. So, like, if we could get up on this... there may be, I mean, maybe I've missed other things similar to this, or maybe we can go from this to somewhere else. Like we could go over to that, but it feels like this is pretty close to what we need. Is there anywhere else we can jump? Like, so we're getting up there. We can't get over that. Assuming we somehow got onto that piece, we could come over here, and then again, we'd just be kind of stuck. I guess we could go around and maybe over, and then hop to there, come along here, and maybe from there we could make it happen. I don't know. It seems like a pretty gnarly platforming puzzle, especially with the invisible walls they have set up here. Like I can't get up on that. I don't see how the hat could come into play. Unless there's some, like, invisible or illusory part of this wall that we can jump through. I'm not seeing the solution here. Yeah, I can't get up on that little nubbin. It forces me off. And I don't seem to be able to jump high enough to get on there. Is it a different kind of jump, or... I might need a running start. Man, that's annoying. Maybe this is just meant as a hint. Like there's another place with a similar... so we can get to here. We can't get up there, though. Like if we could get on this little part right here, but see how it's like not allowing me to get there? and get to here, and then it pushes me off. Son of a bitch. All right, well, I mean, we found the star, and I have some ideas. I'm probably going to keep trying this jump for another 20 minutes, so there's no point recording that. If I figure out the next piece, I'll come back and let you know. Okay, this is a thing. This is something. So I was able to jailbreak the box and use it to get out here. The star's right there. I don't know if there's a way we can get over there with it. We would want to not fall off, so we can't cross there. Yeah, I don't, Well, we can get the box nearby, at least. We can do that much. Because we can get... Okay, so we've got it out of that one. We came around behind this one. And now we've got it in here. Maybe this helps us climb up there. I don't know. So, like, let's do this again. Hold on. Now we have the box, right? I really don't want to lose it in there. That would be terrible. But we can do this much. We can do this to here. And then, like, careful. We can get over to here. And what happens if if I drop the box here, I think it just falls off. So that doesn't really help me. Like, I can't place it here. Yeah, it just falls. Is there anything else we can do to climb up there now that we have this? Like, where does it seem like maybe something like this? Like, we can climb to this and then this. Okay, this is progress. Hold on. Can I pick up the box and bring it with me? I can. Okay, hold on. We might be onto something here. I guess we would do this. But yeah, it's still over there. Now, if we could place it here, I still don't think we could jump there. Oh man, it's so close. Can I jump up on this? Can I get on this little ledge here? I can. Okay, hold on. All right, please don't make me fall. We'll jump to there. Hold on, we're almost there. We've almost got it. Don't fall now. Don't fall now. Okay, we just have to be able to place it now. This is making me nervous. I feel like it's definitely gonna fall. Can we make this jump without it? No, we definitely can't. So where's the right place to put it? Like, maybe right there? Hold on. Okay, then we jump from here to there. And we've got it! Yes! Awesome. Okay, alright. Woo! So I probably cut out about 20 minutes of me running around jumping on stuff. And then I thought, well, maybe if we get the box, we can do something, because I knew we could get it out of the level. And I went all the way around this side and couldn't find a way to bring it back in. And then I reset, tried some other stuff, went back, got the box, and went that way, and was able to bring it in. And that gets us to here. Man, I don't know about this. Like, it requires a lot of finicky jumping, which isn't exactly a puzzle. It's a platforming challenge. But you know what? I guess we got everything in the end, so it's fine. Let's go read the last couple threads on the billboard, and then we'll wrap up the episode and get ready for the next area. Okay. So the only real thing we can do is create a thread and hope that that bumps us up to 6. We can't access this yet because we're at 5. Please enter your thread topic below. Remember that supportive posts receive more upvotes. So why were you sent here, or what is the truth about Gehenna? If those are our only two options. I mean, we sort of read some of their introductions, or some of them have been commenting on things I think we found. Some of them, I think Mr. Malsaber was like, some people came here because they climbed the tower, some people were not. There's no common thread. Asking about this probably makes them depressed, whereas asking about this, I guess they have a chance to give their own interpretation of how wonderful it is. So maybe this would be seen as supportive. What is the truth about Gehenna? Your thread has been created. Check back soon to see if anyone has replied. I've heard from those who govern this world how they would have it be seen. Now I wish to hear from its people. What is Gehenna to you? On what does it truly turn? Well... okay, we can't get in here until we get our next bump. Unfortunately, voted for the wrong art project. Although, I question whether or not, if we had voted for the other one, it still would have won, or if the game deliberately prevents us from getting a point there. But look, that's going to be it for World 1. We're done here. We've gotten all 4 people and all 4 stars. So next up, we're going to head to World 2, or Atrium 2, Greenhouse 2? I don't even know what to call this. But yeah, that's going to be next episode. In the meantime, as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate all the comments I'm getting on this series. I know people really, the people who love this series really love it. And oh, look at this. Look at this. There's 4 of them standing here. Garrett, Belial, Kaiju, and Sam. I guess they did their exploration and now they're waiting to leave. I do wish we could interact with them directly. But still, that's pretty cool that they're chilling here. So we're gonna fill up like a trophy gallery of all the AIs we rescue. Anything new? Oh, look at this. Hold on. I can hit transcend to get out. That I didn't know. Or do I send them if I transcend? Huh. Cool. I think we'll wait for everybody to be rescued before we hit that button. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this time. Thanks, guys, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.